Hello and welcome to Pullback Reveal Live. What the hell have I created here? Hello everyone, welcome for joining us for this, which is obviously a live version of Pullback Reveal, which we have never done before. But also we are doing it especially for, as you can see, the banner up there, WEST DIDSBURY Comedy Festival, which would have been happening right now if it wasn't for that pesky the virus stuff that's on you might have seen it on the news. So yeah, we decided instead of the 40 odd shows and the hundreds and hundreds of you that would have been coming to join us, that we will put out 4 shows over this weekend. This is the first of them, and actually roughly about now or in a few minutes time, our special guest tonight would have been going live on stage at the Woodstock to a sold out audience, and instead he's here we're just in lounges, aren't we, basically? We'll find out which room of the house he is in very shortly. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. What would be absolutely fantastic now would be if you can just start bashing away on that. Does it tell you down the bottom? I've always wanted to do that. It's like being on telly, but there's no one here. Yeah, just hit the like, share, comments, all that kind of thing. Interact with us. That'd be fantastic. And also at some point, we'll bob the links on there for should you want to. Look, you'd have spent an absolute fortune on alcohol this weekend if we'd have had the WEST DIDSBURY Comedy Festival underway. So if you could just chuck us one of those pints, that would be great. It'll help us regroup the festival to relaunch as soon as we can. And also we can buy our special guests a few drinks as well. So I think without further ado, we should probably get on with this. And let's go for traditional podcast introduction. This guy's an absolute legend of stand-up. He has been, well, we'll find out how long he's been performing for, but sometime, I'm sure he won't mind me saying. It is fantastic. I was honoured to get him on at the festival. I'm honoured to get him here. So, as we always say on the podcast, sit back, relax, put your feet up, and enjoy, well, this. Now, it's happening. Mr. Boothby Graffoe. Hello, Mr. Graffoe. Are we there? Yes. Hello, oh, hi, Boothby. How are you, man?
Expecting you.
Well, yeah, you have been. We've had it in the diary for a week now. But is that what are you stroking there? Dare I ask?
I am what?
What's on your lap there, mate? Oh, it's obviously it's a monkey. Of course it is. Just stroke it there. Slapping the monkey.
Now, Mr. Bond?
Well, so this is the next hour. This is what we've got going on.
What am I doing now? Describe in audible words what I am doing.
Oh, man, that's the thing. This is odd for me because normally the podcast is just hearing the voices of you delightful comedians, but I get to see you as well now, man. How are you anyway? You good?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Good. Perfect, man. Perfect.
That was a lovely introduction. Thank you.
That's all right. No, thank you very much. As I said, it's would have been right now. Would have been just sort of any minute getting ready to push you out on stage, I guess, at the festival. So that can't be the only gig that's been cancelled for you. But how's lockdown and everything? Yeah, cheers, man. I've poured myself a little one as well. How's lockdown going for you? You all right?
I'm still really, I just love that early introduction when you said that, we have a special guest and we'll find out which room of the house he's in later.
That was that was the hook, in case anyone was thinking of turning off that early into the broadcast. Stay with us because we're going to... I don't think we should reveal it just yet, Booth, because we've got an hour of this, man. We're 5 minutes in.
I'm not enjoying this, but I must know.
I mean, if that's his fucking kitchen, where does he cook? What the hell is wrong with this man?
What the hell is wrong with him? That's good. I like legend. I like that as a description.
Super, man. So look, I chucked a dickie on, obviously, just for you this evening.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've dressed up as well. So that's obviously I do all the podcast recordings for any other people that have been on episodes of that. I always dress up for you. Obviously, I would never disrespect you with not be in tip-top condition. But look, if it's cool with you,
this is not just for me.
It, yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
This is not just for me.
What's that? No, I'm. It is. Let's be honest. It is. Of course, it is, mate. Of course, it is. I must be honest though. I haven't bothered dressing to the waist even. I've just gone to the nipple, if that's all right, because I thought that's as far as you. Yeah, it ends there. It ends there.
What, your body?
Yeah. Well, that's the reveal. Yeah, this is the big, literally the pullback reveal.
I'd have opened with that. rather than let's find out what room of the house he's in. I think I have nothing below my nipples.
Let's find out what's below my nipples.
But later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll get to that. Let's not peek too soon, Boothby.
Okay.
So yeah, where are you locked down then? Where's I take it your family home and that kind of thing for all this shenanigans?
It's somebody's family home, yes.
Okay. So later we'll find out if the family know which room you're in, or if they know
if
you're there.
If they're watching this, they might recognise their stuff.
I thought we'd heard something in the attic. Yeah, it could be that.
What's the name of that movie? There's a movie where he's in the house all along.
Oh, it's probably quite
number 10 or something.
Yes, yeah, it is something like that. Yeah, and that's like you get lots of stories like that, don't you? I think we had ghost stories like that when I remember, like when I was younger and stuff. And you know, it turned out they were ringing from inside the house.
That's it. There's a movie.
Is that what it is?
Movie, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, I just thought it.
What does that say? What does that say? What's that?
So what we've got is an opportunity for people to comment here. I don't know if Ryan Edwards -Marsh, very nice. We're getting a good.
Who's there?
We've already got hyphenated people messaging in, Boothby. It must be because we've both got ties on. I'd imagine that we're attracting a quality audience this evening rather than the scum I would imagine that I normally attract to the podcast. So I don't know if Ryan's suggesting he thinks it's about time he heard a joke by messaging knock to us, but I appreciate it. Look, as Ryan's shown there, you can't, and this isn't normal for the podcast either, that there's any interaction.
I thought he wanted to tell a knock joke.
Maybe, yeah. Do you know one?
I'm up for it.
Okay.
Can we write back to him who's there?
Oh well, no, we'll say it, and so pressure back on you, Ryan, thinking you were putting pressure on us to tell some. I've taken it in a very negative. I apologise, Ryan. I've been very aggressive in my response, assuming that you were having a go at us.
The first person, the only possibly watching, and you have a go at him joining in.
That's why I don't MC anymore. It was just the first cough from the audience. I'd smashing the mobile phone up.
Question: can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, really good, man. Can you hear me? Okay.
Am I shouting?
No, it's nice.
Am I shouting now?
You're shouting now. Yeah.
Is this all right? Talking like that.
That's all right. Yeah, this is like a lot. Oh, too loud. No, that's that is too quiet. Yeah.
That guy is the only guy watching, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, and I've just upset him, haven't I? I just really. There you go. Look, Shirley's watching. She's asking for us to give a song, and look, who needs either of us? To be honest, people are just chucking in comments. We did have someone say who's there. We did have someone saying, "Give us a song," which I believe Boothby is our safe word. I've revealed that. I shouldn't have revealed the safe word. But Boothby has already agreed to be kind enough to play us some music and stuff like that. And normally, I don't know, this isn't the normal thing, is it? So normally there would be a bit of structure, but I'm quite enjoying the looseness at the moment. It will seem weird when I ask you a normal question now, though. It will be like just crowbarred in there, but that doesn't have to happen, I guess.
It sounded like you said then that you don't normally reveal the safe word.
To be fair, Boothby, there's not normally a safe word.
Well, but I mean, what sort of weird sexual encounters do you have? Where you know, I would have thought one of you would have to know what it was.
Well, that's surely the danger element, isn't it? That you don't reveal it. So it's just you have to keep saying words and just have to keep saying them. Hi, Josh. There, bungee girl, maybe. Oh, here, right. Okay, so.
Oh, knock.
Oh,
No. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Chris.
Don't we look like arseholes now? I've had a right go at him. No, it wasn't Scrizzen. Yeah, I'm going to be one of those people who has a go at people for their grammar as well. Craig Deal is suggesting this is his babe station.
Yeah.
Thanks, Craig. You need to. It was the nothing below the nipples thing that got him going. I think. Scream. Sorry, Michelle. I am that pedantic as well. And bungee go. Well, that's what. Yeah, and then it's a jiggle. It's just a. Hang on. And then you do. Not that I've ever. I think my wife's watching this, so I can't have any knowledge of what happens on Babe Station, can I?
No, your wife's here.
Trouble. So the great reveal would be.
Not after me.
Knock Knock, the film. That would be the great reveal. Would be you're in my fucking house all along, Boothby.
Was that?
and at the end, you're just going to walk in and join me on the sofa or something like that. That'd be cool. So look, I guess the thing about this is it's very easy to get distracted by people's comments, isn't it? So I will have to learn not to do that so much.
No, I like that. I mean, this is like it's not only normally when you do a gig, you wouldn't encourage people to heckle.
Oh, not in quick, rapid succession, at least.
On this occasion,
yeah.
Not only are you're not just encouraging people to shout stuff out. You're encouraging people to write it down.
Exactly.
And display it underneath.
Ryan's back. Ryan's back. Thanks for
Craig Dealey. Hey, Craig.
Dealey's changed. Yeah, Craig Dealey is great. Great comic. Thanks for being there, Craig. Yeah, he is really funny, man. Former guest on my podcast, Fullback Reveal, as well. I should say.
But he's had a pretty good career apart from that.
Yeah, I know that. Well, no, that was definitely a low for that.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello, Michelle. You're right.
You're last year.
Were you at the Hat Museum last year?
Hi, Kirsty. Yeah. What? At the Hat Museum? What? Yes. Yeah. I'm there most weeks. I'm a hat.
Right. Okay. Was that in Stockport? That's where I know of a.
Yeah.
Was that on my neck of the woods? Yeah, it's just a couple of miles down the road from
here. I just go there to see the place. I don't steal any of the stuff.
No. Of course not. No. And, I just hope they're not tuning in, I guess.
No. Well, I mean, they talk about stock going missing when I'm there, but it's nothing to do with me.
That's purely coincident that you just
completely coincidental. It's a nonsense to suggest that I would be stealing hats.
Well, why would the owner of the biggest collection of hats in the UK be stealing hats? It just doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
And who are they to say how you got to claim that title? I mean, it's scandalous. My daughter was scared of the Hat Museum, actually.
Really?
Yeah, true. And there's like, where did you gig? Did you? Because they've got a bit that's like still the bit with the, what do you call them? Where they make the hats. You know, what would they be called? You know, Ryan's got all the bloody answers, hasn't he? Ryan, you'll be able to tell me.
Ryan.
You like the machines that they'd use to make the hats with. That floor is still like the floor that it used to be, where they'd have obviously Happy Story sent all the children to, possibly their deaths. I don't know. Disclaimer on that to the Stockport Hat Museum. I'm not saying that I know that definitely took place there, but yeah, young children, I'm sure. And she was too scared to enter the room, so she just got to the doorway and was like, "No, I don't want to go in there." So I don't. I hang up when I don't know if it coincided with one of your gigs. I don't think you were there at the same time. I wasn't suggesting that, Boothby.
No, you've pulled the rug slightly from underneath me because, to be honest, I just did the gig there. I didn't really look at any of the stuff.
Oh right, I thought like when comedians went to towns and venues that they like genuinely took a real interest in the place. Is that not the case?
Oh yeah, comedy is the new rock and roll. I mean, if you get the chance to play a hat museum, you're going to want to take in the exhibits, aren't you?
You must have got a tour of the place, no?
Well, I no, no, not really.
No, anyway,
Yeah,
I guess
there is. That's correct. Ethu, isn't that a Japanese monster?
May well be. It looks like it in the picture.
There is. I do have a song called "Pull Back and Reveal," which
Do
is
you really?
Yeah, very coincidental.
Can I have that for my theme tune rather than the crap that I put on at the start?
I liked what you did, dude. I thought it was. I thought it was good. What was the matter with
that? Oh, I wasn't digging for compliments, but I'll take it.
Digging. Most people fish. You dig.
Oh, yeah, this is
Oh,
the thing. Normally you get to edit these things and all the rest of it. I was trying to say before, I think that normally the intro takes me about 10 goes to get right, and then I had a moment then of I guess you'll be familiar with it. It's not a Japanese monster. Okay.
Then name a Japanese monster that sounds a bit like Ethu.
Yeah,
or you
that
know Ethu personally, and you're just defending him.
That's the quiz. That's the quiz. Oh, this is really good for reading people's comments. This is like
I'm putting my glass on. Oh, thank you, Helen. That's lovely of you.
This is just like Twitter Live, isn't it? Or Facebook Live. Well, it is like Facebook Live, but it is two men reading Facebook.
I mean, I don't know about you, but this is. I mean, I will watch this later. I'm watching it now, and I'll watch it later. I love my stuff.
Oh no! Well,
this is the only way I get to see me work. So, to be able to then watch it later as well. Well, this is what I was going to say earlier on when you said legend.
Yeah,
I was thinking about it today. That the legends that I can think of that immediately spring to mind are, to be described as a legend. The Cray twins.
Yeah.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Yes.
And Hill House.
Hill House.
Too, Kirsty. Both of you.
I think that was meant for me. That one, Booth.
Oh, was it? Oh,
no, it wasn't. No, okay. None of it's meant for me.
Well,
do you not?
Tell her the safe word, man. Tell her the safe word.
Do you? That would ruin the game. Do you consider yourself a legend of the art of comedy?
Yeah. Yes.
Brilliant. Okay.
That's what I do. That's all I do. I just consider myself.
You sit in that room, which we don't know what room it is, and that's coming late.
I'm going to reveal that until we see you put the nipple down.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. Would this be not that I'm not enjoying the chat, and I shouldn't have described in the sound check of when I ask you to play a song, it meaning that it's not going very well, because that's unfortunate, then, isn't it?
What do you mean? It's not going very well?
No, it is. I'm loving life, but all I'm wary of is that we're 20 minutes in. When we were concerned about talking for how do we talk for an hour and I mean, people might be hating it, but you never know. If you're not hating it, let us know. That'd be nice. But do you want to play a song? It'd be a shame not to get. We're like a third of the way through already. Would you mind picking up your guitar and doing something for us?
No, not at all. I'd love to do that. This is the best gig I've done in 11 years. Yes, Linda, I will do that.
Cool. Thanks, Boothby.
Pleasure. I mean, do you want me to sing?
Yeah. Do you want that? I mean, that'd be lovely.
Well, that's
really, it'd be a shame.
That's a conversation that never normally takes place.
No.
Do you want me to sing? And someone saying yes. It's not. Oh, I'm writing.
You're writing?
Yeah, it's the machine. The machine's writing. I'm just saving something.
Okay, no worries.
Now, Kirsty, are you talking to Kevin? You're
No,
talking.
she's not. She's not talking to me.
You're just saying that because your wife's with me. She's watching this. Hi, Linda.
Oh, Linda's jumped in with 2 feet. Hi, Linda. You're right. I'm quite aggressive, aren't I? I need to work on that.
We should do a competition, shouldn't we?
We should do. Yeah.
I've got something to give away. I've got a prize.
Oh, go on. That'd be fucking amazing. What you got?
I've got. This is now. I'm going to be dropping this album.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm going to be hanging on to this one. Oh no, I dropped that one too. This one. Oh, this is my new. Album. It's a live album.
Awesome.
And it's been acclaimed by critics as well. The Sunday Times called it the worst live album they've ever heard. The Guardian refused to review it on human rights grounds.
Right.
And only 500 have been made.
Wow.
And it's a gig at the Bread and Roses Theatre in London, which I believe is closed down now as a direct consequence of my performance. And I made so many mistakes that it prompted one of the finest heckles I've ever had in 30 odd years.
Okay.
Which we've got recorded on this. And it's called, I don't know if you can read, can you read the title?
Let me see. I can't know. There's a little bit of reflection. I can't see it.
Can you see it there? Is that better?
No. Sorry. My eyes are awful as well.
Yeah, there you go. You should be able to see that.
That other way bit. It's terrible, isn't it?
That's exactly what it's called. and what I'm thinking is that, people will be able to have a conversation where they can say, have you heard Boothby Graffoe's new live album? And the other person will say, it's terrible, isn't it?
Perfect.
And they can say, yes. Yes.
Negate all negativity, and because it's natural. I like it, man.
This is it. It's rare because, one, I'm not going to sign any copies.
Okay.
So they will all be rare unsigned copies, unless it's a live gig, in which try getting out of the building without me signing it.
Yeah.
And yes, it's going to be released very, very soon. So we should have a competition, and the prize is this, what I believe will become a collector's item. If you see this on a car boot, and trust me, you will.
Yeah.
Then you are talking about possibly making 100, if not 10.
Right. Wow. That is amazing, Matt. Well,
I this is like, they release plates. They only release pounds and coins, don't they?
Very true.
And they release
prisoners.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you for taking the flak on that one. So I'm going to release this, and I think it will become very valuable. Some of my albums are changing hands for sizable sums of money.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, that would be great. Well, I guess what
it's not real money, but it is huge.
I mean, this is the thing of like inventing a competition on the spot, is that I guess we need a collection, or we just going to, or is it who pays the most money for it?
Jill needs it for a collection. What, should we auction it?
No, let's do. I'm sure everyone, as we speak, is clicking away and buying Boothby and the comedy festival a pint anyway, as you're able to. But no, let's let's. What we'll do is we'll. What's the best way to do? Okay. Should we just do literally a prize draw? Is that the easiest way to do it, rather than coming up with a question, isn't it? So let's
let the audience decide. Would they rather have a prize draw where they're randomly?
Okay, so no, Boothby, I've got it.
Never going to win, or should it be a meritocracy whereby we set a question, perhaps, or a task, and whoever complete that task gets the chance to then go on to the next round of the competition, where they fight the
we're not there, and it was all a sham.
the will to live fading.
Yeah. So the competition is, what is your idea? What should the competition be? So message while you're watching, because we can't think of a competition. So
that's
whoever suggests the best
competition, we'll pick the best competition, and then they have to win it.
Yeah. Well, what they do? Just don't worry about winning the competition. Let's cut to Boothby. Do you know what you're going to play, sir?
Pull back and reveal. I think
that makes sense, doesn't it? Thank you very much.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, let's go for it. I think we're switching to full screen as well in a second. But you carry on. Go for it, sir.
I'm just sitting trying to find the points, completely naked, and I'm rolling up another joint. Should I drink whiskey or beer, or should I drink neither? Didn't mean to be the cause of all this fuss, but according to the other people on the bus, it's not the sort of behavior they expect from the driver. If I can't have you and £1 million and a house in Rome and lots of cars, I don't want anything at all.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Boothby.
Yeah, you're very
lovely stuff. That.
Thank you.
When's that from? When was that written? Do you recall?
It's got to be that. a long time ago. It's
a long time ago, man.
Do you still? It's on What Italian, the first album.
Wow. Okay. So
many of the songs I still sing are.
Yeah. No, classic, man. It's beautiful. Thank you very much for doing that. Really appreciate it. Do you write new stuff a lot? Are you one of those constantly writing?
No, what I tend to do is I get a tune that I like, and then I just play it over and over and over again until eventually words come, and that actually can take years.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah. So, because you'd think that's a little bit surprising almost, because I'd almost be considering that it would be a joke for a musical comedian, if that's a term you like to use or not. Would be the joke would come in first, and then you'd think, right, how do I build that into something? But no, you're saying the other way around then.
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes the joke is first, and then the music comes around it. But mostly, I'll give you an example. Listen to this.
Yeah, go on.
I've been playing that round and round for years.
Like how long do you reckon you've had that tune for?
Maybe 4 years. I think you could.
Wow.
But then again, Hartlepool, which was another song, which was this.
Yeah.
Was I don't know if you know that. Would you know that one?
Yeah, I do know Hartlepool. Yeah, great song.
Which was originally, I think. That's it. It was this. We can swap it over. One second. I do apologise.
No worries.
It was. Sorry, it's so long since I played it this way. Can you hear that?
Yeah, got you. Got you, that loop, yeah.
It went round and round, maybe 5 or 6 years.
Wow.
And then suddenly, and all I had, there were 6, maybe 10, maybe half a dozen men walking down the beach at night and walking back again. 6, maybe 10, maybe half a dozen men walking down the beach at night and walking back again. 6, maybe 10, maybe half a dozen men walking down the beach at night and walking back again. 6, maybe 10, maybe half a dozen men walking down the beach at night and walking back again.
Classic, man.
And then it became that.
Got you.
But I knew what it wanted. I knew what it was supposed to be about.
Yeah.
But it was maybe 5 or 6 years before it suddenly just went. But it just goes round. It just goes round and round and round. And this is what I do. I just play tunes to myself over and over again. Eventually, something comes. Hardly.
What came first for you? Was it the music or the comedy then?
What?
The chicken. Obviously, yeah. Everyone knows that. It can't be debated. It's obviously the chicken. Yeah. But no, with you, were you did you consider yourself a musician that found comedy, or
no,
comedian that found music?
Oh yeah. God, no, not at all. I'm someone who do you know when Liam Neeson rings up in the Taken movies?
Right. Okay.
And says, I have a particular skill set, a particular set of skills which I can utilize to mess you up, buddy. I don't. I often wondered. I thought it'd be nice to make a movie. Is Ronnie Corbett still alive?
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay. Somebody like I can't think of a perfect example, but
like an older comedian, older.
Well, no. I was thinking something like quite small and.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know.
They're all small. Tom Cruise.
Not as a character, but as a person. Say someone like I don't. Well, me, if you like. They kidnap my daughter.
Yeah.
And I have no.
Oh, you meant small as in you're okay, as in
not diminutive
position in the scale. I was trying to think of some short famous people, which is why I said Tom Cruise. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I question the bad guys, the villains. I question their planning, in that they always seem to kidnap the children of people like Liam Neeson or Arnold Schwarzenegger, famously in Command, or Thomas Jane or John Travolta on one occasion. They always seem to attack the families. Charles Bronson.
I love John Travolta. All the hard men of the movie mentioned there. Yeah.
In the movie The Punisher, John Travolta was no. Oh, actually, it was Thomas Jane that got.
Face Off is in, isn't he? He's a bit mean in that.
No, John Travolta. There's a movie with John Travolta where they kidnap his family or they hurt his family, and he goes. What I'm saying is, do they keep picking on people?
Greased for,
who are clearly capable.
I know.
Overly qualified to render them deceased.
It's almost the opposite of what happens in the real world, when the powerful normally just pick on people that they can easily squash. But you're right, in the movies, it's like,
the general
yes,
population. Yes,
let's
us.
take on a superpower. Why the hell would you do that if you've got like 12 men in the desert somewhere? You wouldn't do it, would you? You'd do something else.
I'm sorry, I thought it was Thursday.
Oh, have you been partaking in the clap?
I tell you what, I look out of the window, and virtually the whole village, the whole street that I'm in, certainly all come out.
Yeah.
And I'm just, it's deeply moving to me to see
Yes.
so many upper middle class families.
Yeah.
Who voted Labour.
Yeah.
I would not have thought it. I wouldn't have thought so many of them voted against the Tory party, but they obviously did.
Well, yeah.
They're banging
similar around our way as well.
They're banging pans.
Yeah. I know.
Attica.
Yeah, I know. It's our little girl, the 4-year-old that I mentioned, that's can sense ghosts at the Stockport Hat Museum. We've been letting her stay up to do it because she's of that age, where that sort of thing will be quite, without adulthood cynicalism coming in and all the rest of it. You're not drinking there, are you, Boothby? That's not.
No. It's
but yes, it's this sort of thing when you're a kid, when you can come to these kind of things without cynical eyes and years of more knowledge and seeing what's going on. I guess all stuff like that's beautiful. Not that obviously we would be suggesting that it's not a great and valid thing to be doing. Of course it is. So with going back to like that music and comedy thing with you, then what are you playing in bands, or have you ever had ambition to play in bands yourself?
I briefly played in several bands, but not for very long. It doesn't take long before. I'm not a musician.
Do you not think?
No, I'm not a musician. I'm not. I can't. I can play chords and stuff on a guitar, but I'm not a muso. They're a different breed of person. They have ability. They have a particular skill set which they have honed over the years. Got you.
Yeah. So were you a stand-up without your guitar then at one point? Is that how you first? Did you first go out on the circuit without it?
Yes, very much so. The guitar came much later, as I became even lazier and realised that fill in so much time plugging it in.
Yeah, I guess it's an extra bit of kit and extra bit of worry, I guess. That
the prop.
Yeah, it's a potential. Yeah, it is a prop. You're right. It is, I guess. But then it's something that you've made kind of such your own thing. It's your moniker in a lot of the ways, isn't it? That you see Boothby and you see yourself with the guitar as well. But then as you've proven with like the couple of bits of music that you played for us there as well, there's like absolutely classic tunes that have come out of it. And even if it's taken you 6 years to get to what the lyrics might have been on some occasions as well. How then did you end up hooking up with Bare Naked Ladies? When did that first come about?
You make it sound like Tinder.
Well, you may have hooked up with. It's a modern world, Boothby. I wouldn't judge you, my friend.
No, I'm not sure. It's Kevin who plays with them.
Right. Okay.
From a long time ago, and he very kindly put me forward as a possible support about 15 years ago or something, probably even longer.
Right. Okay.
And it's deep. It's a great honor. Still can't quite work it out, but it's a great honor. Yeah,
I've not seen you live with them, but I've been watching quite a bit on YouTube, and it looks like it looks like you have great fun basically on stage together. That like comes across like massively.
This is what I mean about what a be. Yes. Okay. But this is what I mean about the difference between a musician and someone who, like me, is
Right.
that there are clips on YouTube of me with 3 or 4 of the bare naked ladies playing
Right.
with instruments.
Yeah.
You know, they all join in, and they're, you know, and Ed plays the drums and blah blah. Anyway, and it's you know, their musicianship. They come and they don't know my songs.
Right. Okay.
But God, do they play them? But if I were to be drafted into their band,
Right,
and actually play along, then the results would not be the same.
I love that idea. Yeah, that they would just hoodwink someone in the moment to come and play. Yeah.
You like band? Up you get. Really?
Oh, no, you do get those YouTube clips as well, though, don't you? Someone gets plucked out by I don't know, Foo Fighters or something. I think that's one that I've been watching an awful lot of rubbish YouTube recently. I've found myself I've fallen during lockdown into those sorts of you know, when you click on one video and then that, like, of something you actually wanted to watch, and then it automatically loads the next video, and then before you know it, you're sucked into a hole of normally, to be fair,
sucked into a hole. What sort of video?
Yeah, I'll send you the link afterwards. But normally it's like racist American cops is one avenue that it's like seems all too easy. You can be watching. What did I put on for the kids this morning? Oh, they do like this cosmic yoga thing. Shout out to Cosmic Yoga if you're watching, the team behind that, because we've been tuning in for that in the mornings for the kids today. And yeah, within 2 steps from there, I was into like racist cop in America territory. I don't know what's going on with the algorithms on it's either that or like road rage is the other big thing on those videos, isn't it?
Well,
you maybe don't spend as much time down those dark holes as I do, Boothby.
Maybe they've been looking at your browser history and they've decided that you might make a good recruit. Maybe.
Oh, right. Yeah, for good or bad. That's a competition, by the way, which we've been awfully rubbish at continuing to promote to win. It's Terrible, isn't it? Boothby's latest live album. That's very professional of me then to segue back into the remembering the name and everything as well. We did have Ifu commented and said the competition should be the person who has the name closest to being a Japanese monster. And I think I've been enjoying the music and the chat so much. There may have been other entries that went by that I missed. So yeah, they'll probably pick the 2 worst people in the world to run a spur of the moment competition by the looks of it. Ifu's winning at the moment. If you can beat Ifu's suggestion of what competition should we do in the last 16 minutes of this, whatever this is, then chuck it at us.
We've only 15 minutes left.
Yeah, can you believe it?
We haven't done anything, dude. We haven't done anything.
We've done literally fuck all, mate. What we've done, I'll critique it live. So we did it. We had a load of stupid talk at the start, which was actually quite good, or I thought it was. We were laughing loads. That was really good. Then you played some beautiful music. Then I tried to ask some serious questions, and that's normally where most of my podcasts go downhill from there as well, to be honest with you.
I don't remember any serious questions.
No, exactly. You see, that's why I wouldn't be I wouldn't be good at a pro at this. But I am loving being in your company anyway, mate, to be honest.
Well, likewise, dude. Thank you very much indeed. You're very kind to invite me on. I mean, I feel sorry for anybody watching, to be honest.
I think it's I think it's brilliant. I think people are going to be really enjoying this, to be honest.
Well,
what would you well, it's something, isn't it? You know, the world's a weird. The world's never been like this before, so it's a weird time. So you've got to do weird stuff, haven't you, to pass your time? So that's all right. Do you want to hit us with another song?
No, I was just playing the Twilight Zone.
All right, okay, fair enough.
The competition where Michelle wins. What a brilliant idea for a competition.
Yeah. Oh, Jill's coming. I thought Jill. The jelly mud wrestling. I mean, that means that we've got a socially distancing issue there, haven't we, with jelly mud wrestling? You can't do that from two meters apart. Where can us folks who never win competitions get one of those albums? Well, that's a great question, Darren. I was just about to ask that, obviously, before the end of the...
You cannot,
Darren. It was a stupid fucking question, mate. What were you thinking?
Darren, you can have one, Darren.
Oh, my... Oh, right. So the competition now is you just ask for... Oh, wow, we've done the competition. There you go. There you go. Nice. Oh, that's why it's good. Well done, Boothby. I need you on my shoulder all the time. I hope you're actually there and that this isn't how far I've gone into lockdown depression or something. This isn't really happening.
Because you're not even on the internet.
I'm not. I've not even got. Yeah, I've not even got the internet. Forget even being on it. Continue to like, share, and comment on this. That'd be great. Obviously, also we've got other shows coming up. You can check those out. And buy us both a drink. I've actually had a couple of notifications from people being kind enough to donate some money while we've been on air as well. So thank you very much for that. It doesn't tell me who they are. It doesn't tell me who they are.
Telephone?
We are now a telephone, yeah. I think we're at about £12.50. And I think Comic Relief last night ended at about 27 million. So we've got 13 minutes to go, people. You're going to have to dig deep. Darren, disinfected checks in the post. Hope it's for 23 million, mate, because otherwise those Comic Relief guys have got one over on us, haven't they? Go on, play us a song, Boothby, before we get too close to the end, mate. I don't know what happens at the end either. I don't know if...
What?
Oh, there hasn't been an apocalypse because people are commenting, but... Sorry, go on, mate.
What? No, you carry on.
I was just saying, how do we... Luckily, we do know that there's people there. If there'd been no comments, it'd be quite... for all we knew, that was something had happened out there, and...
Well, I don't know. How old are you?
Pardon?
How old are you?
I'm 43 years old.
So do you remember Annika Rice?
Of course, yeah. Do I? Yeah, teenager, yeah.
Do you remember that show she had where she went around in a helicopter trying to sort things out for people?
Yeah. Oh, so not the... So, yeah, she had a couple. She had the treasure hunty one, but then she had one where... Annika, it was like that Nick... It was that Nick Knowles program, wasn't it? But way before then, she'd like go, oh, are there any local bakers who can bake some cakes and stuff?
Build a scout hut in or something. Yes,
yeah.
And there was there's one show that I watched which sort of revealed what it was. Challenge Annika, that was it. Thank you, Barnard.
Oh, it was that. Well, yeah, of course it was. Yeah. So you even said the words. You said, what was that program where they used to set Annika Rice challenges? Like, no, I don't know, mate.
It's like Mind Google. And thank you, Shirley.
Thanks, Shirley.
And then there was one particular program that she did doing that, and she was trying to set up a heart transplant unit in a... Oh,
God, serious, okay.
No, I don't know what...
Play some serious music behind it, please.
But she was doing something, and she was driving around. She was driving around looking for something. She was looking desperately for a particular place that she needed to go. I don't know, B&Q or whatever. And
right.
A police car pulled her over. She got pulled over by the police.
Right. Wow.
And she wound down the window and she said, "Have I done anything wrong, officer?" And he said, "No, madam. You just looked like you needed some help. So we've decided, to try and help you. What are you looking for?" And they took her to where she was. And that's when I realized that I think Challenge Annika, no, it wasn't called that, Jeremy. I think Challenge Annika was actually, Annika Rice's parents were very, very wealthy. And they created a world for her to live in that was
I love this.
The kind of world where police pull you over because they are worried that you might need their help.
And what a beautiful world.
I think that is a beautiful world. Annika Rice has lived virtually all her life in a world created for her.
Like the Truman Show.
Yes, that's what but a world where everything's great. That's what all parents should aspire to. to keep
But
their
they
children in innocence for the entirety of their lives, because
literally
what else can we give them?
literally in a bubble for the whole of their existence to not
Why
know
not?
what's. Yeah, I think that'd be healthy. Yeah, I think
Why
that'd be
not?
good. Yeah, yeah. Why? No one's tried it apart from Annika Rice's parents,
Yeah,
obviously.
it's worked for her.
Well, yeah. Look at her now. Where is she now?
She's with you.
That is the reveal at the end. And don't worry, guys. There is only 8 minutes and 8 seconds left now, but we will be revealing
I love the way you keep
room
saying
of the house.
how much longer they have to endure this shit for.
And
Thanks
the
a
thing
lot,
is,
man.
we all know the fucking answer. We all know I know what the fucking answer is, and you
Eight
haven't even
and a half
told me. I'd be amazed if I was wrong. Come on, then. We've only. Can you believe this? Like, we've only got 7.5 minutes left here. You better play some music, or I'll get.
You're doing it minute by minute now.
It's telephone.
You like
put
sex?
I don't know. Well, no, I would never say there's 8.5 minutes left, Boothby. My wife should wish. Twice in one night.
I'll sing you a song, quick song, and then we're out of here, aren't we?
Go on, man. Yeah, pretty much.
This is actually called Don't Put That There. Oh, look.
Nice.
Here she comes again, then she's gone. Here she comes again, but she won't stay long. Bungee girl, bungee girl, bungee girl, bungee girl. There are some things that you do, then you never do again. One is break the hearts of the man who drives the crane. Bungee girl, bungee girl, bungee girl, bungee girl. There she goes. She comes. There she goes. Here she comes.
Beautiful, man. Nice. I mean, I don't think we can let it play for another 3 minutes, but
Why
that was
not?
fantastic. Well,
Why
we
not?
could do. There's no rules. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you're at home, wherever you are, round of applause for Boothby Graffoe, please. Round of applause. It's very strange gig conditions. From the room that you will soon find out. So donate more if you want to find out what room Boothby Graffoe is.
Oh, what room I'm in? Yeah.
We'll tell you anyway. No, we are just a couple. Thanks, Bernard. We're just a couple of minutes away from that now. I've really enjoyed this, man. It's like absolutely whizzed by. That's ridiculous. I was mega nervous before as well. Doing a live. I know we've done nothing, have we? It's easy. This TV. This is TV credit. That's what I'm taking from this, Boothby. Thank you very much. Supporting a legend, as you've confirmed yourself that you are. So thank you very much for that, mate. I appreciate that.
Ah, dear. Hello, Philip.
Thanks, Philip, man. It's been great. I don't know if anyone's won the competition. I don't know if anyone's won the competition, to be honest.
Guess what room of the house I'm in? Guess what room of the house I'm in?
There you go. Quick. You've got 2 minutes to get it in, and it probably. I don't know what happens at the end. Does it self-destruct or what happens? No one's told me what happens at the end. Ifu's going to be absolutely furious because he's the only one that took the competition seriously, and we've just changed what the competition is. That's life, Ifu. I'm very sorry about that, my friend. I do apologise. That's just the way it goes.
How long have we got left?
We've got 2 minutes 20 seconds.
I've got a 1 minute 30 second song, if you like.
Perfect, and then we can wrap it up. Thanks so much for people that have been buying us drinks during this. I do really appreciate that. If anyone else wants to, this line will be open forever for you to be able to do that, and this video will be up afterwards. You may as well play us out, Boothby. So if I don't get to hear you at the end, I will say goodbye. But thank you very much, sir. It's been a treat, a pleasure, an honour. I've loved it.
Right. I saw you yesterday, you didn't notice me. Went past your window, you didn't look up. That's the last time that I jump off a building to get some attention from you.
So we're into the last 30 seconds of the show now, I believe. You can see Boothby there in his natural habitat, playing away. Boothby, what are you in the spare room?
What? No, I'm not. I'm never going to reveal what room I'm in.
We've got a winner. Congratulations, Helen Probert, the producer of the show, has obviously got so pissed off with us messing around. He's just picked a winner. So there you go, Helen. Congratulations, you are the winner. About 10 seconds to go. Like I said, I don't know. No, you're welcome. Thank you. You're a star. Boothby, you're a legend. Everyone else, check this out. You can watch it again and again and again. And we'll see you soon. We've got more shows from tomorrow. Does it just end at? No, I thought it might just end at an hour. That'd be stupid. Why was I thinking that? I was thinking it was like live TV and the next one was going to come on. We will. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Means a lot. Does mean a lot to have Boothby giving us some of his time as well. Appreciate that, man. It's been great fun. We'll hook up with you again soon, I hope, man. When we can gig and go outside again, we'll get you up as soon as possible for that show we were meant to be doing. Bloody news ruining it. I think it was the news that ruined it. Thanks very much, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again soon.